It's Wednesday night. It's time for Super Geeked Up. We like to kick. I am Jeff. I am joined by my co-hosts Tanya and Nicole and the gang from Pairings. We like to kick things off with the geek tweet of the week. This week's is, what comic book superhero movie are you most looking forward to in 2015? Nicole.
Well, too bad there's like so many.
First of all, what was okay? Hang on. I'm sorry. Let's stop the show.
Because there's just a lot of really great ones.
We talked about this like a week in advance, and you're like, what is this? Question coming
God, that question, I'm not prepared.
No, I was actually gonna agree with one of the people that we're gonna discuss in a second. One of the people that tweeted in, and I was gonna say I think I'm most intrigued to watch The Kingsman.
All right. I actually, that is my answer as well. That's a Matthew Vaughn movie based on a graphic novel. Matthew Vaughn, if you don't know, did Stardust and X-Men First Class, so he's one of my favorite directors. And this footage blew me away at Comic-Con, so I'm just super excited. It's a spy movie, amazing action scenes. It's coming out in February. It's not too long to wait. Tanya?
I'm going to have to go Avengers, Age of Ultron.
Cool. No, I'm just saying, not a shocker, but yeah, all right. Let's go over to Ed and Jody.
For me, it's a no-brainer. It's Star Wars.
Star Wars.
No, but that's not. Hang on, guys. That's not a comic book movie.
That's not true. There are comic books.
Okay, I knew you were going to say that, but I meant a movie based on a comic book.
There's like Avengers and there's stuff, but I mean, Star Wars just like flattens it all.
I just need to make a little quick breakdown and say that the info sheet I received had Star Wars listed.
Well, that's because Tanya sent that info sheet and she doesn't know what a comic book movie is, apparently.
Here's the thing.
If that's not the case, then I'm definitely going with Ant-Man.
Star Wars. And I was like, should I include it? It's technically a comic book in some form. So, Jody, you are right.
No, but we meant movies that was started as comic books, and that's not how Star Wars started.
I'll go ahead and change my answer to Ant-Man. I think Paul Rudd is a good actor, and I think it's got a good director behind it. It's going to be awesome.
Actually, let's just stick with Star Wars then. Don't say Ant-Man.
I'm just totally kidding with Ant-Man.
I feel as though that Jeff might be dictating our answers right now.
So, yes, you can only say what I'm allowed to.
Thanks, Mr. Chairman.
Yeah. I actually, Jody, I will agree. The movie I'm most looking forward to is Star Wars, hands down, not even close. I totally agree with you in terms of all movies in 2015. So, yes.
Jeff, you're on a tangent. We're not talking about all movies. We're only talking about comic book movies.
I know, but I'm just trying to give Jody some backup. Because I'm dissing her.
I'm just trying to stick to your criteria. That's all I'm saying. Did you see the, since you said Ant-Man, Ed, did you see the teaser that was after Agent Carter this week, the teaser debut or online?
I did not, and I do not. I was totally kidding about Ant-Man.
You were serious.
You could be serious if you want to be. It's okay. It's no judgment, except for Jeff, apparently, but...
I'm sorry, man. Ant-Man is just not doing it for me. I've seen all the spots for it. It's just not doing it. All right. Anyway, let's go to Seth then. Any movies you're really looking forward to? Superhero, like comic book type movies?
I guess I got to go with Kingsman also. I think it looks probably the most unique. I'm kind of over Marvel and the Avengers.
We can't talk anymore for the rest of the movie.
We can totally talk. I'm okay with that. But Tanya's going to hunt you down. Seth, I'm sorry. I'm going to go to Rob next, though. That's why I said that.
Actually, Ant-Man. Yep. I've got to see. I'm really curious as to what the hell they're going to do with that movie. It's such a stupid premise. There's a lot of stupid superheroes out there.
All right. So what do we have on Twitter, Facebook, all that stuff?
So from earlier in the week, Mike Sutherland, who is the lovely gentleman who turns Super Geeked Up into podcasts, agrees going with Kingsman as well. Merc Media, or Nick Montgomery, in the vein of Ant-Man, is very curious how Ant-Man will turn out. Not familiar with the character at all, but I hear the production has been wacky.
Yeah, it has.
So maybe that's
But sometimes that can be good.
true.
I mean, people were like confused how Groot was going to be, and then he ended up being amazing. So,
True.
you know.
I didn't have high hopes for that movie.
So, we got anything else there?
We do. We've got some current tweets coming in as well. Martin John Smith is saying, hands down, Avengers: Age of Ultron. Excellent choice. And Anthony Davis is saying, also looking forward to seeing Ant-Man because he has a friend who is in it, which is awesome.
Oh, is he friends with Paul Rudd? That's awesome.
Is it Paul Rudd?
I
Yeah.
was going to say, can we get Paul Rudd on the show? Is that
Yeah, come on, Anthony, help us out.
Yeah.
I take back everything I said about Ant-Man.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously our favorite movie.
Completely. Sarah Bricky is just wanting 2016 to be here already because she wants her Deadpool.
That's a good choice, Sarah.
Yeah. Very good choice.
It's a total cheat answer, but still a good choice.
Yeah. A little bit.
Okay, once again, Ed is insulting our fans. Thank you very much, Ed.
Welcome to
Ed on the show anymore. I'm just saying.
I know,
like,
seriously.
Like,
Sarah, pay no
Yeah.
attention to Ed. That's a great answer.
pay no attention to the man behind in the apron. No, you took the apron off.
I did. I'm sorry.
I should have worn my Bob's Burgers apron.
Oh.
So segueing into costumes that people used to be wearing before we went live, we have some really fun guests on tonight from Pairings. Hi guys. How are you?
Hello.
Wave. We have Ed, who is the creator, writer, and food stylist. He also plays Alan. We have Jody, who is the creator, director, and production designer. Rob, who, and I'm quoting Ed on this, is post-production extraordinaire. I feel as though that's an umbrella term for many different things he probably did. And he's also the creator of his own series, Life from the Inside, Vampire, Zombie, Werewolf, which is intriguing. And we also have Seth, who was the DOP. Hi.
Hey.
Ed and Jody, you want to tell us a little bit about Pairings?
Sure, Pairings is in its second season. Pairings is mostly about what would happen. It's mostly about the fact that cooking makes a man sexy in this day and age. So it's about a really geeky guy who's not good with women. He starts cooking for the women based on the suggestions of his friends and family, and he has much better luck with women after he starts doing that. By the end of season one, he got himself into a lot of trouble because he's, not treating these women terribly well by the end of that season. So in season two, it's much more about redemption. It's also becomes a lot more about the entire family and friends and a much more ensemble cast. You see a lot more of Nathan Mobley, who was supposed to be here tonight, but he's a jerk and decided not to come.
Oh, wow, they're calling him out.
I was just going to announce that he got nominated for Best Actor on Snobby Robot, but he's not here to tell him that. I'm just kidding. He told me not to say anything bad about him, which is why I am.
But he's not kidding about the Best Actor part.
I don't know what's going on right now.
At any rate, that's Pairings. There's a lot of food porn in the show, and all the recipes that everybody makes. So it's like Julie and Julia, and all the recipes that people make on the show you can get on our website.
And beer. Don't forget about the beer.
Oh yeah, craft beer. We film at the brewery this year, which is an amazing craft brewery here in between LA and San Diego. There's also a lot of, they spend a lot of their time playing tabletop games and D&D and other cool geeky stuff, so we keep our geek cred up that way.
And you had Starbuck on the show.
No.
I mean, what's his name?
Richard Hack on the show.
Apollo.
Sorry.
It was Apollo.
Apollo. Thank you. Sorry.
I'm like, whoa.
I haven't watched that original show since I was a kid.
I don't think anybody's watched that original show since you were a kid.
Oh, God.
I didn't even like it when I was a kid, actually.
No.
I'll admit that
I liked it as a kid.
I didn't.
So what you're saying
Well,
is
hi.
you had Tom Zarek on the show.
Yes.
We're current watchers of BSG. Let's make that clear.
we even have him play the Battlestar Galactica board game with us during the show.
On the screen. Yeah, in the show, yeah.
This is where like my tiny BSG geek heart just sort of goes aflutter when you say things. So anyway, so you have 2 seasons out, which is awesome. Where can we watch?
You can go to pairingtheseries.com to watch all the episodes, get all the recipes. You can also watch some supplementary content with Nathan Mobley playing Bobbert for Bobbert's vlog, where he chronicles all of his cooking mistakes in the kitchen.
It's really funny. You have to watch it. It's good. I love it.
And joining us today are the people who are really responsible. I write it and I act in it, but really the people joining us are the people who are responsible for actually making it look good.
Make it look really good.
Yeah.
Very cool. I have to. Is it difficult filming food? This is what I've heard from people who work in like commercials. I assume it must be difficult filming food.
I think Seth wanted to kill us.
Well, there's the list of things that you don't work with. Like, you don't work with animals, you don't work with children, you don't work with food. Because if you're getting a close-up on it, then you really can only do it once. Once somebody eats it, they got to eat it again. We really kind of tortured some of our actors and how many times they had to eat stuff. And like just trying to get it so it looks right. I mean, you basically got to shoot it immediately so it doesn't look that it's, fallen over or, wilted or disgusting.
We also did 2 of the 3 this year. We had somebody on. We also
had a child.
Yeah.
We filmed
It
with
was
a child
a lot of
and
fun.
film.
Yeah.
Although we also filmed on the beach, and I think that was probably one of the best days of shooting.
Shooting on the beach was fun.
Shooting on the beach is great.
Are you just rubbing in the fact that it's warmer on the West Coast than it is the East Coast?
Also, Rob.
Well, no, I don't want to rub this in too much, but we did shoot it in March, and it was about 80 degrees Fahrenheit. And when you shoot on the beach, you can only shoot during daylight hours, so it was really short because it was still technically winter.
Uh-huh.
It was a terrible day.
I also just want to say Rob might disagree with the fact that it was great to shoot on the beach because he had to do a lot of sound editing. So it's not fun.
The problem with the beach is that it's so close to the ocean.
Yeah.
Yes.
And sand gets in everything. I had to shoot at the beach, and sand would get in everything. You had to be really careful.
I feel like you're talking more than just equipment, Nicole.
No comment. I don't know.
Awesome, guys. That's cool. Do you have plans for season 3?
As of now,
That's too crazy of a question.
not particularly. I have ideas for what season 3 would be, but I'm actually working possibly on getting a feature off the ground next. So we will see.
Ooh.
Nice.
Very cool. Very cool. And I'm surprised you didn't introduce yourself.
You probably have a
award-winning.
kid feeding a dog the food you have to shoot.
On the
And
beach.
Holding
round
a
it
cell
up
phone
for
that
the
we have to
perfect
see in the shot.
Trifecta.
Awesome, guys. That's cool. But yeah, I'm surprised you didn't, introduce yourself as award-winning. Was it actor Ed Robinson?
That's right.
Yeah.
All right. How many years is he gonna ride that? Jeez.
Forever.
Probably forever.
Oh wait, hold on.
Isn't it in the lower thirds?
No, it's not.
Oh, no.
He's going to get.
Oh,
his
wait.
You're
award.
going to get. I shouldn't have said anything.
I'll just sit like this.
Well, Jonathan Robbins always has his awards in the background.
Yeah. Not showing off at all.
It was a year and a half ago. Yeah.
Very cool. That's awesome, guys.
Awesome.
Go watch the show. Everyone loves it. It's amazing.
Did we get links already?
We did.
Okay, good. Great.
Did you just fall asleep during that part?
Well, once again, you're talking, so yes.
I can do that because we're going to all start talking right now, and everybody better be awake for this.
Wait, before we do that, hang on. I know you're very excited about this. We're gonna get that in a second. Let me share my favorite tweet of the night so far from Miss Sarah Bricky. Going back to our first topic, I'm hoping the whole Ant-Man movie will be him stuck in some great cleavage for 2 hours.
That's not what it's about, because that's why I said I wanted to watch it.
Welcome back to watching this show live, Sarah Bricky.
Yes, we've missed those tweets, Sarah. Jesus, these are the kind of tweets I want every week from you. Dezzles, our friend from Australia, says he still enjoys the original Battlestar Galactica. Very good, sir. And delicious craft beer he's tweeting in. So he likes that too.
Craft beer.
Awesome.
So we have a bunch of stuff coming up, guys. Ghost in the Shell, Agent Carter, Galavant, One True Pairing. But now we have a special treat for you that Nicole's going to tell you about.
Yes, if you're just tuning in to Super Geeked Up, we are about to debut a new segment in honor of the Liam Neeson. So basically what it's going to be about is we prepared a little special tribute to Liam Neeson because for Taken. And, we're just really excited about Liam Neeson because he's amazing. So we all prepared like a little poem of some sort. And we're going to debut those right now. So
Let me, if I could pull back the curtain a little bit here, folks, just to let you know what happens off the air.
Yeah.
So when Tanya, Nicole, and I were
give some
planning
context to some of these segments.
so like a week ago or so, we were planning out the whole next month of shows. And whenever we do this, at some point in this conversation, Nicole will come up with some completely zany idea. And this time she's like, why don't we do a haiku to Liam Neeson? To which Tanya and I were like, what the fuck are you talking about? But then, of course, we have to do it as soon as when she says it. So
yeah.
But I get to be on
it's a new trend of how we can embarrass ourselves on a fairly consistent basis, and generally it's always Nicole's idea. Rapping, Nicole's idea.
I will say though, I actually had a lot of fun with this once I started it. And they're not all haikus. Any kind of poetry was allowed, just to let you know.
Yes. So why don't we do a really cool one first? So let's see, Tanya.
Why would you think
Tanya's got a really cool one apparently.
Evidently. I didn't tell her beforehand or anything, I swear. Oh, it's like my one screen just turned off. Give me a second.
Well, I'm making her go first because she went last on the song, so.
I know, and everyone else does such a better
time.
job. And then I feel as though I seal my fate. Okay.
As you prepare, Tanya, Sarah also tweets in, I missed you guys. I'm actually just here to celebrate Liam Neeson.
Yes!
You picked the right week.
Awesome. I would like to say that technically we aren't introducing the segment properly. It's actually poems to Liam Neeson, the Awesome.
That's correct.
Sorry.
That's
It's
Tanya's
like-
name for him. Liam Neeson, the Awesome.
He was knighted with awesomenity. I make up words. Shakespeare can do it, I can.
For the record, I think I can feel Seth's right now since he was a last-minute guest.
Well, yeah, Seth doesn't have to come up with one, but if you want to, you can. Well,
But if you
while we
want
do
to
ours,
use violets or roses are red, violets are blue, you can go ahead. You can add something at the end about Liam Neeson. That's fine.
At Dazzles believes Nicole comes up with the best ideas on Twitter.
You see, Dazzle's the one who has to write poems, jingles, and that.
No, because everyone can tweet in their own poems, so that's cool.
Twitter challenge. Write in your own poems. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Write your poem to Liam Neeson, tweet it in, we'll reach some of them on air.
Absolutely.
Hey,
You can get a haiku.
Tanya, did you base yours on Shakespeare?
No, I started to. I did start to because I
Alright.
got very excited about iambic pentameter, and then I really wanted to, and then I'll get into my work life later.
Well,
so
that'll
I
be
ended up switching to
thrilling.
haiku. Yeah, so I switched to a haiku, which I actually hated in school. I hated writing haikus, but it's also easy to write them. So easier than iambic pentameter. So I hope I got this right because it's 575, right, Nicole?
Mm-hmm.
Is that
Yep.
what we decided? Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I hope this works. Liam Neeson rocks. He is strong with the Force. He is Ku-Gai-Gon Jinn. That's all I could do.
Very nice.
This is why I'm
Very
on
nice.
first. Yeah, go. Someone else go.
It's okay. I also have a haiku.
Well, good thing
I'll go on.
idea you went first.
I know, right?
Yeah. So that's okay.
Really like
Haikus are hard. No, I did a haiku also, and you know what? It started out the same. Jeff brought up iambic pentameter when we were playing this, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take that challenge. I'm gonna do an iambic pentameter, and then I was like, nah, I'm gonna do haiku. I just didn't want to spend that much time. So I know. Well, I was like, that is my literal life story that you just spoke right now. So hopefully you guys can like know which like characters of his I'm referencing in this haiku.
Okay, how long is your haiku?
No, it's just 575.
How characters?
Well, I put 2 lines that like represent
All right, just do
2
it.
different. Okay. No. Okay. A thunderbolt strikes. Seraphim falls and taken. The lion speaks deep.
Very nice. I
That
got
was
all
much
those
better than
references.
mine.
That's very good.
That was well done.
Okay. Who's next? Jody, Ed,
Do haiku.
Rob.
I did not.
I didn't do a haiku.
I did a
Zach did
haiku.
We should hear from somebody. Let's break it up. Another non-haiku.
All right, I'll go.
Okay.
So mine is based on Shakespeare's Sonnet 18, which you may know as it starts with "Shall I compare thee to a summer's day?"
That was what I was gonna do.
Yeah. It is the exact same number of lines as Sonnet 18, by the way. This poem.
Wow, cool.
Nice.
I can't believe this is happening.
You really did a sonnet.
And
You did,
sonnet.
did you do the same? Did you do the same sonnet, Ed?
I did not do a sonnet. I have the
Okay.
simple ABAB rhyme structure. That's all I have.
Oh, that's yes.
That
This
works.
is
That's
this is an ABAB rhyme structure as well. Yes, that's as Shakespeare wrote his sonnets. All right, ready? Shall I compare thee to Sir Liam, one with Irish accent so cool? In his midst, you're but a peon, to the one who played Ra's al Ghul. Kicked ass he did in the movie Taken, and wielded lightsaber in Star Wars. On set he loves to eat bacon. So handsome he doesn't need any whores. From the Emerald Isle he does hail. In Narnia he played a great lion. Killed by Darth Maul made Obi-Wan wail. Mess with him and you'll be dying. So long as Liam acts so great, we'll always know the villain's fate. There you go.
Oh my god.
That was cool.
Thank you.
It was super cool. I'm like blown away. I will say that Sarah Bricky already has a haiku for Liam Neeson on Twitter.
Nice.
All
Very
right.
cool.
Can we hear it?
Yes, I'm going to read it, whether she wants to or not. Everyone lusts for your smoky man voice tonight. Take me in your arms.
Oh.
That definitely sounds like a Sarah Bricky tweet.
You guys know that he's 62 years old, right?
Oh. But still,
Yeah, but some of those
Add
other
to that
women
doesn't
are
matter, man.
really-
Come on. This
Yeah,
looks good.
there's a few that doesn't matter.
All right, who's next? Rob?
I wrote a haiku, but I think I changed one at the last minute. I just wrote one. A roses are red, violets are blue poem.
Okay, awesome.
It's great. Roses are red, violets are blue. Liam Neeson has a particular set of skills.
That was awesome. That was amazing.
Nice.
Thank you for that. All right, Jody, why don't you do your haiku? You want me to go first, or should Jody do her haiku first?
Oh, yeah, all right. Let's do your haiku.
I'll do my haiku really close to the screen
Why?
Oh, awesome.
because I'm weird.
You're very dramatic.
And we've got very dramatic lighting right now. It's very good.
Here, right. Let me see if I can put the thing behind it so I can read it while looking almost at the camera.
Now you're creeping me out.
Aging English. You ready? Ready?
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
do.
You're good. Do it. Do
Okay.
it.
Aging English man, actor in many movies. Liam Neeson out.
See, this is great. I love this segment.
This is more ridiculous than that.
Tanya's crying. I think we made Tanya cry.
All right. Come on. By the way, Sarah can't be the one who's tweeting in, folks. Come on. Somebody else, man up and tweet, or woman up, or whatever. Tweet in some poems.
Woman up.
Okay, who's next? Rob?
I
Oh,
went.
He did already.
That's right.
He did
Gonna
not
be Ed.
do
I'm
it.
sorry, you're right. Ed needs to go.
I'll go. I
Oh,
need
wait,
a
wait,
quick
wait.
preference.
Before you do that, I'm sorry, Ed. I must read this tweet from Sarah. Sarah says, "Snaps, Jeff. Your poem deserves all kind of snaps. It was snaptastic." And Anthony tweets in, "Way to use the words peon and whore, Jeff." Thank you, sir. Glad you're
I thought they
appreciating.
actually used this as peon and whore.
I'm sorry, Ed. Please go ahead.
It's fine. I just need to say that this is only going to make sense if I preface this by saying that you need to have seen Liam Neeson's appearance in Life's Too Short, which is probably a very small subsection of the world.
I've seen
But
it.
after I read this poem, please go and Google Liam Neeson in Life's Too Short, and it will all make sense.
I know where this is going.
So I have an ode to Liam Neeson. You played Oscar Schindler and Rob Roy, Qui-Gon, Al Ghul, and Jean Valjean. Also Zeus, Aslan, and a Lego cop, Oh Joy. A dude on a sub and that guy from Taken, as well as Frome, Collins, and Kinsey. But I will forever remember when I am old and gray is your whimsy. Knock, knock, you said. You contracted AIDS from a African prostitute. It's AIDS. Full-blown AIDS. And you'll be dead.
Can I say that video also is one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life?
I love you.
And oddly, you actually turned it into a comedy. I feel as though you should have let Liam Neeson know how to do that with that subject matter.
Very nice. Seth, did you want to add anything at the last second? The top of your head?
I think he might be frozen, or he's just pretending to be so he doesn't have to do it.
Very good, sir. I like that technique.
He claims that his internet just failed. I'm guessing he ran far away.
Exactly. He's like, I'm not doing any poetry.
Yeah.
Neither
you
were
can
we.
come back now, Seth. We're done with the segment. You can come back. It's safe. But anyway, well done. All these zany things she comes up with go way better than I ever expect. So, well done, everybody.
I'm just happy that I got full-blown AIDS into an interview finally.
Into an interview. I thought like into a poem.
And a poem.
I'm glad I got to talk. I'm glad I got to talk about horrors.
Dezzles has sent in a haiku as well.
Awesome.
I'll read it as well. Liam Neeson was Zeus. Zeus does some really weird shit. Hope Liam does not. Hashtag best I got.
That one was.
Very nice. Very nice.
Awesome, Dezzles. All right, that winds up our. By the way, Ed, I also actually named mine an ode to Liam Neeson, funnily enough, as you did.
Really?
So that concludes our poems in honor of Liam Neeson. Everyone, go see Taken 3 and think about those poems as you're watching it.
Chant them in line. That would make it special.
Oh, please do, actually. And please record yourself doing that and people's reactions to it.
Oh my gosh! Ha! Before the movie starts, you get up in the front. Excuse me, everybody! I have an announcement. An ode to Liam Neeson. That'd be so amazing.
My new goal in life is to get him to sign this poem.
That'd be amazing.
Wait. We have a picture of him on our wall. I should just bring that.
You just like set him in between you two?
Why did we not have him for the entire time? We should have been like holding this up during the entire segment.
Wait, there's a reflection. There it is.
Nice.
He's the one that's right.
Very cool.
Very nice.
Keith knows on Twitter, he's not watching us, but he's looking at the tweets and saying, I'm clearly missing something bonkers. Yes, you are, sir. You should be watching.
Yeah, you really are.
I don't know how long.
All right, so guys, we're gonna, if you're watching the recorded version, we're gonna take a quick commercial right now. We'll be right back. But coming up, Agent Carter, Galavant, Ghost in the Shell, and a fun game of One True Pairing. So we'll see you back in a second.
Welcome back from commercial break. La 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 la.
Sorry, like a unicorn on drugs.
You remember that thing I showed you was a cat with the unicorn horn
That's
and
what
the
it
rainbow? Yeah, that's what that is.
That's the sound that makes?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is Super Geeked Up. If you're just joining us, I'm Jeff with my co-host Nicole and Tanya. The gang from Pairings is here as well. Let's continue with some geeky news. So Nicole alerted us to this, which I was very excited about. Ghost in the Shell, which if anybody of you into anime out there, you're probably aware of this. Is actually probably one of the first animes I've ever watched and got me into it. Ghost in the Shell is being turned into a live-action movie starring Scarlett Johansson. I'm very excited about that. Yeah. Now,
DreamWorks.
Yes, it is DreamWorks. Spielberg is probably a big fan of Ghost in the Shell. Now, it's not actually greenlit yet, according to the article in Variety, but Spielberg's hoping Johansson's attachment to it will help that happen. It is so it's a Japanese anime. It's set in the future about a team of Section 9 who are like cops, more or less, and but most of them have cybernetic implants. Johansson's character, the lead, is actually somebody who has a full cybernetic body. Just guys give you a little backstory on the thing. It's very well. It's a well done anime, and it was turned into a series, an anime series after the movie actually as well. So I would absolutely love to see that become a live action movie. So I'm hoping it does, and see Johansson kick some ass because it's a kick-ass character she'd be playing. All right, so let's Nicole. What else are we going to talk about?
Oh, we're going to talk about Agent Carter, which debuted last night. It's the first part of a 7-part series, a mini-series. And I did get to see the first part of the pilot, so let's all talk about it and say what
Well, when we say all,
stuff.
it may just be you and me. Did anybody else see Agent Carter?
Okay,
No.
then I guess it's just you and me.
We can speculate about how it was.
Yeah, actually, why don't just mix shit up.
Okay.
This woman named Carter, and she's an agent.
She dated Captain America. Here's the thing. There's a little bit of people are a little bit depressed actually about it in terms of ratings because it didn't do as well as they thought it was going to. And
Oh, really?
it actually dropped in ratings halfway through the show.
Yeah. I can kind of understand that actually, because not to be mean, like I was really excited about watching it, and I kind of was so bored I started distracting myself and like couldn't focus. But it wasn't. The thing is, like a lot of pilots on shows, the first episode is never really ever the best episode, and it gets better. So even though I was kind of bored, I thought, well, you know what? It's a pilot, and they're like laying out all the backstory. They're laying out like who she is, and you know her, and so that we can see her progress and stuff. But unfortunately, I was like kind of bored a little bit. But I'm still looking forward to trying to watch more, and I have hopes that it's gonna get better, like as the series.
But if it's just a movie series, yeah, it seems strange that the pilot, they don't have a lot of time to catch people.
Yeah. But they did have like a, can I say what they had in there, like in the beginning? Can I say, Jeff?
What are you gonna say?
Hashtag spoiler alert.
Well, actually, no. You know what? If you were
Spoil the
reading
beginning.
the news, if you read the news, okay, I won't say anything.
Just
Never mind.
say it. Just
I
say
was
it.
joking.
Well, they had a cool like Captain America tie-in in the beginning, which is really cool. So.
Well, they showed some footage from the movie that you know she was in. So that's not spoil. If you haven't seen Captain America, well, yeah, go see it before you watch the show.
And it probably saved them money on their production.
That's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point. Just recycle footage.
Yeah, I mean they edited it together really well, so it seemed like it was cohesive and stuff.
It did. I'm probably fairly in the same camp as you, Nicole. I wasn't actually too excited to watch this, to be honest with you. I mean, it was fine. It was well done. I was not super excited watching it. I'm not super excited to continue watching it. Here's my thing. And so I watched Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. all last season, right, the full thing. And then I watched the first episode this season, and then I just said I'm done. And my thing with, while Marvel has obviously done a great job with their movies, I feel their TV shows, they're so way behind DC, it's not even funny. Like, it's a reverse. It's a reverse of what the movie situation is.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Arrow and Flash, I'm like, I get so freaking excited about. And
Jeff, I watched Arrow for the first time.
Nice, fine, good. You like it?
I love it. I'm obsessed.
Good
just
job.
So you know.
Good, very nice.
Yeah.
I approve of that.
But then if you're comparing it, I would say
Yeah,
does not hurt.
he is.
Oh God, what is his
I went
name?
to bed. I'm like, I'm
Stephen
staying up
Amell.
watching episodes.
But yeah, I mean, those shows, are so well done. Even Gotham, which I have issues with, I still look forward to every week. And I
just wrote the last episode, actually.
What was that?
Sue Chung is our friend, and she wrote the last episode, the one in
Gotham?
Asylum.
Oh, I
That's
gotta
what
watch
we
that
were
one. I gotta watch the newest one still. Nice.
Very cool.
That's very cool. Yeah, super cool, man. Yeah, so I don't know. You know what? I just cannot get that excited about S.H.I.E.L.D. and then I just don't. I think they gotta. I don't know. They're just not doing it for me. That's.
I'm in the same place with S.H.I.E.L.D. I haven't watched Agent Carter yet, mostly because I did get a little bored with S.H.I.E.L.D. We gave it a little bit longer than you did. We watched like 6 or 7 episodes this season, and we just at one point we're like, do we really, like, when we were just never excited about watching it, we were forcing ourselves to watch it because Hulu was going to delete the episode. And at some point, that's a bad reason to watch a show.
Right.
Like, there's nothing horribly wrong with it. I just didn't
No,
care.
that's the thing. Both shows are not like they're bad. Again, it's not like I'm not really having this great urge to watch them, you know? Yeah, so Sarah Bricky on Twitter, to share some other people's thoughts, says, I really like the idea of Agent Carter, but I still much prefer Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., even Season 2. Coulson. And Anthony tweets that I missed Sergeant Carter.
Sergeant Carter?
That's cool. That's all right.
Yeah.
I missed that one too, so.
But please share any other thoughts, folks. We want to hear what you think. I guess a lot of people still haven't seen it yet. But all right. So there you go. Sorry we can't give it a more, I guess, ringing endorsement, but
Yeah.
what I would like to give a ringing endorsement to, I may be the only one who saw this here, is another new show on ABC, which is Galavant.
We saw Galavant.
Did you see it?
We
Yes.
did. We saw about 3/4 of it, and then we turned it off and went and did something better.
I feel bad because we're totally disagreeing with Jeff.
That's
know.
fine. That's totally fine. So if you guys don't know, Galavant is, again, it's like a limited run of like 8 episodes or something I think they're doing.
I think, yeah.
So it's a musical set in the Middle Ages. So take your common guy with this great quest, right? But it's all like a spoof more or less, and it's comedy. And what is cool though is Alan Menken is the composer of it. Which, if you were a Disney fan, particularly in the '90s, he did every single Disney movie:
I
Little
love
Mermaid,
him.
Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin.
Wow. Like, that's like the golden era of Disney
high
songs.
expectations for it.
I was crazy excited because of the Alan Menken thing.
We were really excited to watch it, and I think that was where I felt most disappointed, was that I didn't feel like the music was original or
Well,
interesting.
what did not help was that
Good.
every single commercial during the first era of Galavant, they thought would be cute to do the Galavant theme song, which we had never heard before.
I like that. Yeah, they did all their commercials for shows.
We
I guess
kind of
'cause I
wanted
really
to
like
kill
that
ourselves afterwards.
Wow.
So
Did you see this, Rob?
I didn't see it, but I love Menken, but I think he needed Ashman, to be honest with you. I think when he started using Tim Rice, especially, I hate him. As a lyricist, it just kind of went downhill. I think and a lot of his songs sound very similar. He uses the same kind of sub-themes within his music, which is fine for Beauty and the Beast and Aladdin. There's a lot of similar stuff happening in those two movies. But I don't know.
I should clarify for those who don't know.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, Rob does score and music as well. That's
He's a composer.
yeah.
Nice. Well, all right. Well, he's going to talk all he wants then. So here's the thing. I did like the music. I think maybe though part of it is he deliberately, because it is like a spoof, is trying to make it sound that way. Possibly, guys, what you're talking about, not as original. I don't know. I liked it. I thought it was funny, and I liked that it. I think the characters were fun, and it's, I don't know. I like the take on it. I like that it's a fun take on what we've seen a million times, and making fun of it.
Well, I haven't seen it, but I like musicals and I like that kind of stuff, so I'll probably watch the whole thing someday, even if I don't like it.
Yeah, it's my kind of show. I really wanted to like it, and maybe I should give it another chance.
Yes.
But
You don't have to if you don't want to. That's
He
okay.
has to. No, he has to.
well, Ricky Gervais is supposed to be in it, and he never showed up in the part that I saw.
No. Well, he's going to be in a future episode.
I see.
They're probably going to have like John Stamos was the guest star in in Yesterday's.
Oh, yeah. John Stamos.
Okay, so let me read 2 tweets. One against me and one for me. Dazzles says it's not entirely uncommon for people to disagree with Jeff.
He's afraid.
But Sarah Bricky says, "Fuck yeah, Galavant! I loved it. And I will continue to love it. I don't care who knows." I'm with you, Sarah, all the way.
And that's why I don't want to say anything bad about it. I don't want people to not like
No,
it.
dude, that's what we do on the show, man. We debate things. It's fine. Say what you feel.
And that's okay, because art is like, you have your own opinion of what you respond to, so it's okay.
It's subjective.
Yeah.
It wasn't for me. Unlike Jody, it wasn't that the music was bad. I actually thought the music and the lyrics were fine. I just didn't think the singing was super high quality. And I think it's because I found out that a lot of the recordings were done on camera rather than in the studio. Like, they did a studio version, and they had to, but they filmed a lot live. Took that sound, and I think that it's.
I never would have actually guessed that. I think they did great then. I never would have guessed they were recording that live.
But the article I read said they did both. They did a studio cut and they did the live stuff, and they blended the best of both.
Cool.
Nice. Well, at least all right. I recommend checking it out, folks. Galavant. So there you go. All right. I guess it's gonna wrap up, right? News for the week then.
Yes.
Didn't you need to talk about something else, or is that not what we're? Festivals
Web
or something?
festivals?
Yeah.
No. That was for us to talk about off the show.
Oh, you didn't listen to
everybody?
the message of stuff we were going to talk about on the show.
Jesus Christ! I was like, "What in God's name is happening?" Like, I really did have no idea what they were talking about.
We both said the same.
I was like, "Is this some secret surprise they're about to pull?"
Okay, never mind.
Evidently, we're done with the news then. That's all
Yes.
we're about. That's it.
All right, good. So now, I guess it's game time, right?
It is. We are moving on to one of our classic games called One True Pairing, where I have given the guests a universe or two to choose one character from, and I will give a character, and everyone has to defend why their character would be a good romantic match for them. So what I would like to do, start with the Marvel universe. If everyone wants to sort of say out loud what character they chose from the Marvel universe, starting with Jody.
Kitty Pryde.
Nice
Sorry?
choice.
You say that's
Kitty
okay.
Pryde.
Got it.
Good one.
Ed.
I'm going to go with Nightcrawler from Marvel.
Okay. Cool. Nicole.
Spider-Man.
Okay. And then Rob.
I chose Angar the Screamer.
Wait, who?
It's Angar the Screamer.
Is this the real character?
Oh, yeah. He was a hippie and a radical social activist who volunteered for an experiment that would give him superhuman powers.
Now, was his powers kind of like Banshee, where he screamed really loud?
Yeah, he screams very loudly, causes people to have hallucinations. It's kind of a hippie sort of. Moondragon was the person who made him.
Is this like from the 60s or 70s?
I have no clue. I just searched for obscure Marvel characters, and Angar the Screamer sounded like my guy.
I love you, Rob.
Jeff, what about you?
I'm going to go with Black Widow.
Okay. Cool. So the character that I chose is Jarvis.
So we'll explain what they have to do.
So what you have to say is you have to defend why the character you just said would be an excellent romantic match for Jarvis.
Fucking Tanya. Now, because you, unlike Agent Carter, I probably forgot to mention that my favorite part was seeing the real Jarvis in Agent Carter.
Yeah.
He's the best character by far, but you mean the computer Jarvis.
I mean
right?
the computer Jarvis.
Tony Stark. Yeah.
That's what I thought, because I was like, oh, there's a Jarvis in
No,
Agent
it's the
Carter.
computer. It's the guy in the suit in the Tony Stark's house that talks to him through the computer.
Tanya, I hate you.
Last time, make life
I can
interesting.
go.
Jody's already good. We're good. Do it.
Yeah, I'm good. Because the thing is, Kitty Pryde can see through walls and walk through walls, and I mean, she can see straight into his system's soul. So they would be a perfect match because of her abilities. Yeah.
Nice.
Well,
I like that.
Here's where I was going to use Nightcrawler's tail as an awesome extra appendage to be a really nice and gentle lover, but I don't think it works with Jarvis. So I think I have to advocate to Kitty Pryde and the Screamer, probably.
If Kitty Pryde holds on to the tail, she can shove it in and out of the wall.
Wow.
It's getting dirty.
What did you expect?
I guess he does have to have. Never mind.
So,
He has to have an outlet somewhere, I suppose.
yeah, somewhere. Or if not, he could hire Kitty to be a facilitator of sorts.
Yeah, all right. So Jody and I are propositioning the best threesome, I guess, is what we're.
So can I go? I think I know what I want to say about Spider-Man Jarvis. Okay, so here's the thing. Jarvis is a computer and he's like confined to the house. So what Spider-Man can do is then take Jarvis and put him in like a Bluetooth in his ear and be able to swing through the city and take him out to see the whole city. And he can describe the city as he's swinging through the city, and he can take Jarvis with him as he's fighting crime. And, Jarvis can be in his ear when he's on a date with Mary Jane. Like, it's going to be awesome because he's going to take Jarvis out from being confined, and he's going to show him freedom. So.
You would like a nice romantic way, and you still had to bring it back to sex.
Phone sex.
Well, there's that too. So, there you go.
What? Oh, I can't do that.
No,
never mind.
Oh, God.
I can't do a Jarvis impression. I'm not going to try.
Rob, how about you?
Oh, so Angar the Screamer and Jarvis?
It's self-explanatory.
Angar is a screamer. Jarvis can't have hallucinations, so I feel like Angar, no matter how angry he got, could never get so angry as to use his hypersound power to give Jarvis hallucinations. And I'm reading about Angar right now. He used to have a relationship with Screaming Mimi, but that broke up. And so he's probably looking for anybody soft and gentle. And Jarvis is nice and soft-spoken. Angar is loud, and opposites attract. And then he could have sex with him through an outlet. I don't want it to be a loveless relationship.
I love how other people besides me are making Nicole cringe. It's just me.
By the way, this is an awesome game to play based on your guests.
Yes.
Pairings.
Yeah.
Ha ha ha.
All right, so I guess I will go. I think time may be frozen.
Everyone's robots for me, but I'm still kind of hearing everything.
Okay, good. All right, so I will go with Black Widow, I guess. So, all right, here's why Black Widow is the best romantic pairing for Jarvis, the computer. So Jarvis, as we just saw in Agent Carter, is based on a real person named Jarvis, and that's the personality he's been infused with. That's the one good thing I got on Agent Carter, right? So Jarvis is based on a dude, a male, right? Now, who is the hottest character, female character, of all the ones we've chosen, maybe in all of comic book universe, a Black Widow. That's who. So obviously Jarvis is going to be attracted to Black Widow. What male would not be? Okay, here's the other thing. Black Widow knows Tony Stark through the Avengers. Tony Stark is a technological genius, maybe one of the best on the planet. He obviously, first off, we're about to have this in real life anyway, but he obviously has some kind of virtual reality type technology. So Black Widow could go into a virtual reality world with Jarvis and have sex with her that way, not sticking something into a socket, which is ridiculous. He could actually do it much more high tech. All right, she could. So in that virtual reality world, he could have a physical manifestation in that, and that's how they would be together.
Even with the virtual reality, I have to say somebody's got to stick something somewhere.
Yes, virtually they could stick things.
No, it can't be virtual. Somebody's going to be sticking something somewhere. Poor Black Widow.
Let me share a tweet. Alexander Martin tweets in, from ground sex to cyber sex, SGU has you covered. I love it. Yes, we do, sir.
You that we have it covered.
Wow.
I don't know, am I unfrozen? Can you see me?
Yep.
Yeah, I guess you need to make a decision now, huh?
I do. I mean, the interesting thing about all of your defense is that most of it was all happening in robot voices, which made it even more entertaining.
Well, we're doing our Jarvis impersonations.
I do have to say, even though Jeff, you put a lot of thought into Black Widow and Jarvis.
I think about Black Widow every day.
I feel as though you've thought of this before. I'm gonna have to go for Kitty Pryde and the Nightcrawler threesome.
What? Oh, come on! That's not even allowed.
I give them points for creativity and thinking of a really cool solution to something that was a bit more challenging.
All right, next time we play this game, I'm getting married, so I have a partner.
I love that that's your reason.
Yeah. So we can have a threesome.
You might want to disclose that before you start dating.
I just disclosed it, right? I'm live on TV here.
That's true. You have witnesses for that. We can all be like, yeah, no. Do we want to do the next one, or do we have time? You guys.
So at the Puka on Twitter, it says, thank you, Jeff, for my argument. No problem. So I got some support. And Nicole's tweeting other things about me. Okay, I won't read those.
Well, it's true. That's all I have to say.
Well, wait, first off, I am not the only one. I am like the last person who talked about sex out of 5 other people, but it's on Twitter. It's supposedly all me doing it, according to Nicole.
The level
I'm not the one talking about sticking things in sockets.
That's true.
In your explanation.
But you did talk about stuff that I had to take my earbuds out for because it was a little bit too.
I didn't say anything. I said in a virtual reality world. I didn't talk about penises or vaginas or anything.
Well, now you are.
Well, now I'm going to. It's ridiculous. You took her earbuds out. I didn't say anything bad.
I'm going to my happy place with rainbows and unicorns.
Care Bears.
This is about a tail.
Yeah.
I know. He was talking about. I don't even want to think about what he was talking about. It kind of grossed me out.
I think I zoned out and I didn't hear it. So I'm pretty sure.
Well, it was more the intriguing concept of making the tail go through the wall, and but that's smart planning. That's planning ahead. Using Nightcrawler as a prop.
Timekeeper Show on Twitter says, "What I learned from SGU tonight: love requires someone to stick something somewhere."
I love that. That's the quote.
That's actually
and then Sarah Bricky replies to that tweet, "Oh God, I've been doing it wrong the whole time." Excellent tweets tonight, guys. You're setting a record. All right, what the hell are we doing?
I'm wondering, do we want to move on to Game of Thrones, or do we want to move on? It's up to you guys.
I can't even do Game of Thrones, but these guys certainly can, because I don't know anything about it.
You know what? I was having a hard time picking a character because
I even tried to read about them. I just I can't do it.
Oh. Okay. Well, who has a Game of Thrones character?
I had a good one.
Okay.
I do.
All right, let these guys go then.
Yeah, we'll let them go.
Okay. Tell me your characters.
Mine was Rhaegal the Green Dragon.
Oh wow, you went with one of the dragons.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay.
Oh,
Also a screamer.
Also a screamer. Yeah, stuff comes out of his mouth.
By the way, guys, breaking news on Twitter. Anthony Davis says Rob looks like Josh Hopkins from Cougar Town. Just wanted to share that.
I don't watch Cougar Town.
No,
I've never seen it.
Well, there you go. Now everybody go watch Cougar Town.
We'll Google that. Jody and Ed, Game of Thrones characters. Do you have one?
All right, I'm gonna be bold and go with Hodor.
That's a good one.
I know plenty of Game of Thrones characters and names, but I actually had to look up this guy's name because I was like, oh, that's who I want. Apparently his name is Jaqen, the guy who can change his face.
Jaqen Hagar.
Yeah.
Oh.
The guy who murders people for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Good. I chose this selection just in case because I figured there might be some possible chance of people choosing characters, but you guys didn't choose any ones that I did, so that's good. I'm going for Joffrey.
Joffrey?
Yep.
Ugh.
Defend loving Joffrey, people.
That should be easy, right?
Well, I think Rhaegal could love Joffrey in the way Joffrey deserves.
Deserves. He'd blow something up his
Elaborate
ass.
on that, Rob.
Oh yeah. He ain't just blowing smoke.
Oh.
Any other arguments?
Is that not Oh, is he fro-
Oh, okay. I think Hodor is a perfect match for Joffrey because he's simple. He'll do whatever you tell him to, just by simply saying Hodor, and he's big and brawny and can kick the crap out of people. So really, Joffrey's got somebody much better than the Hound to push around, and he can ride it. You know, he can ride on his shoulders. And
Oh, you corrected yourself there.
also, we've all seen that he's really hung.
Oh,
So
that's true.
when Joffrey gets those urges, he's all set.
All right, fair enough.
Nice,
Jody?
masochistic.
Well, I don't know that Jaqen would actually love him because he would probably just kill him because I believe he's on Arya's list. However, Joffrey wouldn't necessarily know what's coming because he would change his face and he could maybe even be like a beautiful woman or something like that. But I don't know if there's
I
really love in
do
the
think
future.
Joffrey being on Arya's list makes your character auto-fail, probably.
Yeah,
That
I
does-
think so.
Probably not.
Obligated to kill Joffrey the second he sees it.
Yeah.
Of course, he's already dead. Oh,
Here's the thing with spoilers with Game of Thrones. The books happened like a long time ago. I want to say the statute of spoilers have expired.
So,
it's
not
it's
really.
an old spoiler you
Not
for the
really.
show, so.
No.
Sorry. Anyway, all right. So dragon. I gotta go with the dragon. The blowing smoke thing got me. I'm sorry.
All right, Rob.
and Jeffrey needs to be burned from the inside out.
Wait, me? Me or Jeffrey?
Jeffrey, he said
You said Jeffrey. What the hell did I do?
I mean,
I'm talking about
Joffrey.
sex.
Joffrey needs to be burned from the inside out.
I thought he said Jeffrey too. At first, I was like, that can't be right. Or maybe it is. I don't know.
Both of them, really. They're the
It's how
same
much
person.
Jeff talked about sex during his argument on this one.
It's how many times Jeff has made midgets perform for his pleasure.
Well, let's not count that up.
No, it's good.
Oh, no.
All right, so there you go. So that round went to Rob, and the other one to Ed and Jody. Very good, guys. Let me get. As that was going on, we had some tweets. Well, actually, so Nicole's tweet, by the way, was Jeff wants to change the show to Super Sexed Up. And then Alexander Martin replies to that, I am all for this. Is there a ballot? He's been on a roll the last few weeks. Yeah, I have been on a roll. Thank you, Alex.
Really has been.
Actually, I've got a lot of support on Twitter for the sex talk, so there you go. Take that.
Is that surprising to you about how long pixel tits, space sex, and ground sex have lasted as hashtags in connection with our show?
No, it doesn't surprise me at all.
Okay.
Although Matt does tweet in, Nicole stays in PG chat level on here. Yeah, she does.
She does.
Yeah.
Will there be a new hashtag, stick something somewhere? Is that the next one?
Blow
Why
smoke.
not?
Blow smoke. I don't know.
We actually gotta like make a collection of all these hashtags.
I think we really should.
I also would like to propose hung like Hodor as a hashtag.
That argument was very close to winning as well. I'm like, there's also the hung like.
I was going to go further with that, but with Joffrey it didn't work as well.
Oh, it probably does.
All right, so I guess that's gonna wrap us up for tonight. Before we go, though, let's give links one more time for where people can watch Pairings. Ed, Jody.
Pairingstheseries.com.
That was
You
easy.
can like.
Keep going.
What?
Keep going. Sorry.
Pairingstheseries.com. You can like us on Facebook.com/PairingsTheSeries. You can follow me on Twitter at PairingsEd. You can follow the show on Pairings Series, and you can watch us on YouTube.com/PairingsTheSeries. I think those are all of my links.
Awesome. Rob, any other links for yourself you want to share?
Oh, at my lower third, you can go to caterpictures.com, KATRpictures.com, and see all the stuff that I've done. But watch Pairings, really, because I did all the posts for that.
And he did all of the posts.
He did all the posts.
Except the score.
He did the
Except for the
editing.
score.
He did the sound design. He
Color
did
correction.
Color correction. So
That's
the
impressive.
post.
That's really impressive.
Nice. Good job, man.
Thanks.
All right, and folks, if you're watching, of course, please follow us if you haven't at Super Geeked Up. You can find us at Facebook too. Please give us a like. Oh, thanks to Nicole again. We're recently on IMDb. If you can head over to there, search for Super Geeked Up. We'll come right up. Give us a nice rating, and we would appreciate that. Thank you very much. All right, so big thanks to our guests from Pairings. Thank you, guys. You're a blast.
Thank you for having me.
And of course, thank you to everybody for watching. Thank you for.
Wait.
What?
We need our fans to tell us what their favorite segments are.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah,
that is true.
they're telling
We're gonna need that to be submitting some stuff. I'll just say that in the near future. So if you could tell us what your favorite segments have been over the past year, that would help us out. To what we can edit together, maybe in some highlights. That would be great. And you can just tweet us that information. That'd be awesome. Obviously, from tonight, I'm sure everybody's favorites will be from all the sex talk.
Oh, I thought you meant the poems. I was like, yeah, the poems.
Oh, actually, okay, and the poems.
And the poems. They were all good.
Actually, that'll be sometimes very hard together because every time we talk about sex. Anyway.
Yes.
Well, but
Sex
roses are red,
poems.
violets are blue. I have a certain talent.
Liam Neeson has a particular set of skills.
Right, that's actually the only clip we need for the host show. Just Rob saying that. All right, but thank you guys for watching as always. Thank you for all your awesome tweets tonight. That makes a huge part of the show. We really appreciate it. We will be back next Wednesday, 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific, as always. So, yeah, guys, so thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next week. Until then, stay geeky, everybody.
Bye.